place of Fibber McGee, usually heard at this time, we present a rebroadcast of the Abbott and Costello Show with music by Freddie Rich and his orchestra and songs by Connie Haynes. And in answer to the many requests from you men and women in the armed forces of the United Nations, you'll hear that famous baseball routine starring Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
Freddie Rich and the orchestra open the program with I Know That You Know.
Costello, where in the world have you been? And just look at your face. Where did you get that black eye?
Hey, but I got that black eye in a restaurant down the street.
How could you get a black eye in a restaurant?
Oh, they had a sign over the counter that said, "Ladies served here."
Yes.
So I ordered a blonde.
Oh. I see. You were injured in the fracas.
Who, me in the fracas?
Yeah.
Not me. I was struck between the vestibule and the kitchen.
Why do you always go around and get into fights?
Oh, no, not yet.
You're in no condition for that, Lou.
Who's not in condition?
You.
Who ain't? At least they're in shape. So am I, Abbott. When I woke up this morning, I felt like jumping out of bed and taking an ice-cold shower. Then I felt like punching a bag. Then I felt like skipping a rope. Then I felt like taking a 10-mile hike.
And what did you do?
I stayed in bed until the feeling went away. Oh, I'm going up to my Uncle Artie Stebbins' farm and help him pick strawberries.
Well, no, that's very commendable. But you must be careful picking strawberries or you'll get poison ivy.
No, I won't. I got a system. The minute I get up to Uncle Artie's, I wrap myself up in tar paper bag, then I'm going to hang myself in the closet.
But you can pick strawberries that way.
I know, but I can't get poison ivy either.
You know, talking to you, Costello's a waste of time. You know that, don't you? You're an imbecile.
And I think you're an imbecile.
And I say you're an imbecile.
Now, just a minute, boys. What's all the arguing
Now, you
about?
keep out of this, Niles. It's just between us imbeciles.
How do you expect to get along with people? How do you expect anyone to like you?
Oh, I'm a bad boy.
Well, you certainly are. Mrs. Niles will be here any second. And just watch what you say. Try to be decent for once.
Okay, Abbott.
Now, hey, quiet. Here she comes.
Oh, I heard that remark, Costello.
I didn't say anything, Mrs. Niles.
Oh, that's
Honest,
right.
I didn't say anything.
Costello
I'm
isn't
trying
going
to be so nice.
Absolutely, Mrs. Niles. He's not going to insult you. He's going to be a good boy. Aren't you, Lou?
Yes, Mr. Abbott.
See that?
Gee, Mrs. Niles, I sure am glad to see you. And by the by, can this be me talking? Did you ever collect the insurance for the accident you had?
Well, I didn't have an accident.
Don't tell me you were born with that face.
Lou! What did I say?
All right, Abbott, I'm sorry. Go ahead, wash my mouth out with soap. I said a bad thing. I'm a cat. I'm even lower than a cat. I'm an old Chevrolet.
Oh, you know, Costello, I had a dream last night. I dreamed they were holding a contest to see which comedian had the most empty space in his head.
So?
Well, one comedian had 2 square inches of space, another had 5 square inches, and another had 10 square inches of empty space in his head.
I'll bet you to see my head there.
See it? That's where they were holding the contest.
You certainly told him off that time, darling. Oh, you're so refreshing. You're my little grapefruit.
Oh, no, dear. You're my little grapefruit.
Oh, but you're my little grapefruit.
Oh, I insist, dear. You're my little grapefruit.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just heard from a couple of old squirts.
Come, Dennis.
There you are. Now, you've done it again, Costello. Now, the only way you can square things is to buy a farewell present or a gift for the entire cast.
Abbott, don't talk so loud.
That's what you'll have to do.
I did that very thing this morning, Abbott. I bought farewell presents for everybody on the show. I got some dandy presents in the department store.
Why are you talking slow?
Quiet. I bought them in the basement.
Oh! Stop whispering, Costello. What kind of presents did you get?
I got a big box of candy for the boys in the band.
Yes?
And Connie Haynes and Mr. and Mrs. Niles and everybody. Just look at it, Abbott. Isn't it fine-looking candy?
For heaven's sakes. I've never seen such big pieces of candy. What are they?
Chocolate-covered bananas.
You dummy. I should have known better than to trust you to buy presents for the cast. Now we're in a fine pickle. Where are we going to buy anything at this late hour? Oh, come in. Come in.
I aren't so handy. I always come in handy.
Well, look who it is, Costello. Our old friend Kitzel, the salesman.
Could be, yes. Well, how do you do, Mr. Costello? I haven't seen you in a long distance. Believe me. You're just the man I'm looking at.
And you're just the guy I'm looking at, Kitzel. You know, you showed me an electric razor 2 weeks ago, and it's no good.
Oh, pish-posh, no good.
No, pish-posh, it's no good.
Well, for you information, my little man, that was not an electric razor. That was a riveting machine.
A riveting machine?
Yes.
No wonder every time I shave, it hammers my whiskers in and I have to bite them off with my teeth.
Never mind that, Costello. Look, have you got anything to sell us today, Mr. Kitzel?
Have I got anything to sell?
Yes.
Boy, now you're talking my language, if that's possible. Why, I've got here...
He's lost.
No. Today I'm in the mansion business.
What was that?
I'm not lost.
What are you in?
I'm in the mansion business.
The mansion business?
Yes, anything you mention, I got it.
Oh.
I got a beautiful line of musical instruments. I got trombone, saxophones, a violin, a trumpet.
Wait a minute. Have you got a fife?
Yes, and a couple of keys.
No, you don't understand. A fife is a long, skinny thing.
Yes, that's my Sarah.
Oh, wait a minute, Kitzel.
Yeah.
We don't want no musical instruments. What else have you got in your sample case? Wait a minute. Have you got a potato clock?
A potato clock?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't he talk at peculiar angles?
Costello, don't be silly. What in heaven's name is a potato clock?
Well, you wind it up when you go to bed, and it gets you up potato clock.
Gets you up potato clock.
You get it, huh? Boy, Kitzel.
I don't like her.
Oh, excuse me, my line. Come on, come, Kitzel. Open that sample case and get out those presents.
Now, just a second. Don't push me. What am I, a baby carriage?
Look, Mr. Kitzel,
Yes?
we have no time for foolishness. What have you got to sell us? Now, quick.
What have I got to sell you?
Yeah.
Why, in this little satchel, I got gold rings, old rings, earrings, hair rings, cufflinks, studlings, golflinks, and bobblings, sports shoes, suede shoes, skirt shoes, and look at shoes, clocks, stocks, socks, and smocks. Not to mention...
Sack suits, swimsuits, blue suits, and U suits, top coats, sport coats, overcoats, and anti-coats, bow ties, silk ties, home ties, rail ties, quirts, shirts, assorted nerds, and a tiddly ivy tea. What a
Connie Haynes with a lovely new hit tune she introduced on our program some time ago. It's called To Heaven.
One high in the sky, to heaven, one here in your eyes. I never dreamed I'd kiss an angel, but darling, here you are, in an overcoat of moonbeams, satin with a star. I'm thrilled to heaven, just feeling your touch, my heaven. I love you so much. And while our lips are making memories, this moment is divine. I see to heaven, and both of them are mine. I'm thrilled to high heaven, just feeling your touch. Oh, my heaven, I love you so much. And while our lips are making memories, this moment is divine. I see to heaven, and both of them are
Well, as you know, I have a baseball team. By the way, Costello, why don't you come along and play on the team?
You mean it?
Sure, why not?
That's a good idea, Abbott, but I don't think I know any of the players. I mean, after all, you see, some of these guys on the team I'd like to know.
Well,
if I'm going to join your team, here we go.
Well, I'll introduce...
So, Abbott, what I'd like to know is this here.
I'll introduce the boys to you. Suppose we do that.
You tell me who's playing on your team.
You know, strange as it may seem, they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names. You know, like Dizzy Dean and
His brother Daffy?
Daffy Dean.
I'm your cousin.
Who are you?
Goofy.
Goofy, eh?
Yep.
Well, now, let's see. We have on the bags, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
That's what I want to find out.
That's what I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know's on third.
Are you the manager?
Yes.
You know the fellow's name?
Well, I should.
Well, who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on
That's
first.
the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
That's who?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who? Who is on first?
Have you got a contract with the first baseman?
Why, certainly.
Who signed the contract?
Well, naturally he signed it. It wouldn't be any good unless he signed it.
Unless who signed it?
Absolutely not.
So who signed it?
He did.
He did.
Oh, positively.
When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. After all, I mean, the man worked for it.
He did.
Yes.
Who did?
Absolutely.
So who got the money?
He did. Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it.
Whose wife?
Yes.
All I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh, no. What is on second base?
Who's on second?
Who is on first?
One base at a time.
Well, don't change the players around.
I'm not changing anybody. I'm asking you, what's the fellow's name on first base?
What's the fellow's name on second
I'm
base?
not asking you who's on second.
Now, who's on first?
Who's on first?
That's right.
Okay. Hey. What is the fellow's name on first base?
Listen, what is the fellow's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on
Who
second.
is on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. Now, we're not talking about him. That's entirely different.
How did I get on third base?
Well, you mentioned his name.
If I mention a third baseman's name, tell me who's playing third.
No, who's playing first?
Never mind first. I want to know what's the guy's name on third.
What's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third.
Third base again, eh? Let's you and I stay over there and don't go off.
Now, what is it you want to know?
Now, who's playing third base?
Why do you insist on putting who on third
Who
base?
am I putting on third
Yes,
base?
but we don't want him there.
You don't want who there?
No.
Well, what's the fellow's name belongs there?
What belongs on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
base.
Yes.
Have you got an outfield?
Yes.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me who's playing left field.
No, who's playing first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third base. Yes.
And the left fielder's name?
Why?
Because.
Oh, he's center field. Now, you know these players as well as I do.
Have you got a pitcher on a team?
Certainly. Wouldn't this be a fine team without a pitcher?
The pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you, man.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow you're going to tell me who's pitching?
Now, listen. Who is not pitching?
I'll
Who-
break your arm, you say, who's on first?
All right, have it your own way.
I want to know what's the pitcher's name.
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third base.
Have you got a catcher?
Yes.
The catcher's name.
Today.
Oh, the catcher's name. Today, huh? Yeah, fine. You know, I'm a catcher too, you know.
So they tell me.
Now, I'll get behind the plate. I'll do some fancy catching. Tomorrow's pitching on my team, and the heavy hitter gets up. Home run, Freddie Ritchie. Now,
Is he a home run hitter?
Freddie Ritchie?
Yeah.
He ain't got no hair.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean.
Now, home run, Freddie Ritchie, he gets up to the plate. I'm the catcher. I get behind the plate. I'm doing some fancy catching.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's pitching on my team, and he throws the ball. Freddie Rich bunched the ball. Now, when he bunched the ball, me being a good catcher, I want to throw Freddie out of first base, so I pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
It's to throw it to first base.
Yes.
Now, who's got it?
That's right.
If I throw the ball to first base, somebody's got to get it. Now, who has it?
Naturally.
Who has it?
Naturally.
Who has it?
Naturally.
Naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick up the ball and I throw it to Naturally.
No, you don't. You throw the ball to first base. Then who gets it?
Naturally.
That's different. Now, telephone.
So I pick up the ball and I throw it to Naturally.
You do nothing of the kind.
I throw it to who?
Naturally.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not saying that.
I throw the ball to first base.
So who gets it?
Naturally.
Well, tell him that.
Naturally gets the ball.
No, he don't. Who gets it?
Naturally.
Well, say it.
I'm saying it. I asked you. Who's got it?
Naturally.
Now ask me.
Who's got it?
Naturally.
All right, tell him.
Same as you. Now I throw the ball to first base. Whoever it is drops the ball, and Rich runs to second. Yes. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it? I don't know. I don't know. Throws it back to tomorrow. Triple play.
Yes.
Another guy gets up and it's a long fly ball to be caught. Why? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a darn.
What? What was that?
I said, I don't give a darn.
Oh, that's our shortstop.
Wait a minute. You never... Oh, that's...
All the excitement.
Oh, I'm a bad boy.
Oh, good night, folks. Good night, neighbors.
We've got a few minutes left in this broadcast period, so here's a little session with Bob Crosby and his Bobcats with songs by Bob and Bonnie Lake and a couple of novelty ditties styled by the Pied Pipers. But now here's the man with the band, so kick it off, Bob.
Once too often, you're gonna step out once too often. I'm getting mighty sick and tired of toting the torch for you.
So just be careful, brother. I too can find another. Remember, anything that you do, I can do too.
Once too often, I'll get to go by once too often. And then you'll have to change your tune and sing in a different key.
That line that you've been using will cease to be amusing. It's gonna boomerang when you come looking for me. You say you're a wizard when it comes to crying, a master in the art of alibying. Go on and do your tall and fancy lying,
Baby, but you will say you're sorry once too often. You're gonna weep, but I won't soften. You're gonna whimper like a pup the day I catch up with you.
Step out, go on and show off. Some night the lid will blow off. You're gonna give my heart the business
Once too often.
Step out, go on and show off. Some night that lid will gonna blow off. you're gonna give my heart the business.
Once too often. Bésame mucho. Each little dream would take wing and my life would be through, all through.
Hoy, hoy, boy.
Bésame, bésame mucho. Love me forever and make all my dreams come true.
Bésame mucho.
Each time I cling to your kiss, I hear music divine. Bésame mucho. Hold me, my darling, and say that you'll always be mine. This joy is something new, my arms enfolding you. Never knew this thrill before. Whoever thought I'd be holding you close to me, whispering it's you I adore. Dearest one, if you should leave me, each little dream would take wing and my life would be through.
I dreamed a dream one day, and now that dream is here beside me.
Long the skies were overcast, but now the clouds have passed. You're here at last.
Chills run up and down my spine. Aladdin's lamp is mine. The dream I dreamed was not denied me.
Just one look and then I knew that all I longed for long ago was skies were overcast, but now the clouds have passed. You're here at last.
Chills run up and down my spine. Aladdin's lamp is mine. The dream I dreamed was not denied.
Just one look and then I knew that all I longed for long ago was
upon that happy day, mister. Your friends and my friends too. Your friends and my friends too. Your friends and my friends too will be coming home to stay. Great day in the morning when the peaceful sun will be dawning. Oh, say what a gay time where the night will just seem like daytime. There'll be a jubilee, happiness brought for you and me. Be a jubilee upon that happy day, that happy day. Great day in the morning when the peaceful sun will be dawning. Oh, say what a gay time, while the night will seem like daytime, sister mine. There'll be a jubilee. Means happiness for you and me. Keep your eyes peeled, keep your lips sealed, and keep the home fires burning like a good girl. Be back soon, we'll bid you jubilee.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.